All right, this will probably be my last video before training camp actually begins. But I wanted to say we did it. We made it. The long off season is officially over on April 27th as WNBA teams report to camp. That includes, of course, the Indiana Fever, who put out their roster. This is not breaking news. We all kind of knew this is what it would look like, but still, there it is, actually on paper. And we've discussed the turnover on the team, but if you do look at the team, who's back from last year? Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hull, Leah Boston, Caitlin Clark, Damaris Dantas. That's it. Just 5 players from the team last year, 10 new players coming into camp this year. Only 11 probably going to be on the final roster, barring an unexpected roster move, which is possible considering most of the players are not on guaranteed deals. But the expectation is that the 2 training camp contracts, Brown and Aileen, along with the rookies, Timpson, Hall, and Ejim, will battle it out for one spot. But maybe 2 of them impress enough where the Fever feel like they have to make a move otherwise. Regardless, I posed my biggest training camp questions on Indiana Fever on SI. Link in the description, and these were my thoughts. Oh, look, it's me there. Um, not unexpected that I would see myself there. I be there myself. Nonetheless, how quickly will the new pieces gel? I think that's a big question, of course, when you have that much turnover. The good news is that the Fever are bringing in veteran. So the expectation is that they will acclimate more quickly. What will the rotation look like? To me, it's almost a lock that the starting 5 is going to be Clark, Mitchell, Bonner, Howard, and Boston. I could be wrong, but that's my expectation with Cunningham, Hull, and likely Turner and maybe Dantas at the back end of that rotation, competing for spots in the front court, and of course Colson will have a defined role off the bench. I think as the backup ball handler. What did Caitlin Clark add to her bag? She wasn't perfect in her rookie season. She was tremendous, unbelievable, but she needed to add some comfortability in the mid range. And I think that they added the personnel around her. Maybe she gets better on the defensive end with a little bit of a lighter load. How big an impact will Stephanie White have? Obviously, a huge upgrade at the coaching spot, somebody that's familiar with the Indiana Fever and their personnel. And then, of course, like I was just saying, who will make the final roster? I do believe Timpson has to be the front runner, considering her talent, her ability, and the way that the Fever have spoken about her since she's been drafted. So, those are my biggest questions going into training camp. I've talked about some of this before, but today marked a pretty big day, in a sense, because it was 1 year ago today. I got my exit summary from my last place of employment, official employment as a W-2 employee. And today, I am my own boss and my own business, thanks to you. So I wanted to, as training camp was about to kick off, send out a sincere thank you to everyone who has supported me, has supported this channel, has supported the websites, Indiana Fever on SI, Women's Fast Break on SI, who has supported what I do on Sirius XM, what I do with Denise Salcedo after SmackDown on Friday nights in the WWE realm. But has allowed me to rise like a phoenix from the ashes. And now the WNBA season is back. So I just thought it was worth putting this together to both thank you and officially celebrate the fact that we did it. The long, hard walk that has been the off season is over. We are getting through the desert, and there is a big fountain of water in front of us.